In a sick way, you look forward to it. It means you get to take out your anger on two opponents at once. Rollins views his opponents as victims.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
The best laid plans often go awry, but the architect has always been able to rebuild and redesign.
Yeah, but it's that reclaiming part at the end of his saying that Seth Rollins often gets tripped up on. One arm hooked.
Harsh impact.
Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over. At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
He's starting to stagger a bit. He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys in there that want this match just as much as he does.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant and fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
What a hurricanrana!
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Hooked up. Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Got the leg. Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up. What a stomp.
Good grief. Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way there.
Boom, right in the butt. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And now it's Jeff Hardy getting pushed to the limit.
Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent. Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since they returned, and they've even joined me for an exclusive interview on WWE Network. You can just tell by speaking with Jeff that his fearless nature comes from a spirit within him to be free.
I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, crumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window, going for it all here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Gonna leave a mark permanently.
He's back in control here.
Beautiful technique.
There is no coming back from that one. It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up.
Crucial moment. Watch with a knee right to the face.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Into the neck breaker.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Ooh, what impact. There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Oh, man.
Back in the ring again.
This will hinder your modeling career.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. Does Jeff Hardy even know where he is? Wait for it.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
It really looks like Seth Rollins is buckling under the pressure.
Rollins has taken so much punishment.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point.
The Architect is going to need a heck of a plan to get out of this one.
Oh, continuing to punish them. Irish whip.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Oh, nasty impact.
Drop kick to the knee. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Here comes the setup, double underhook.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Combination. Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO. Combination, crushing leg sweep STO combo.
When this guy's on, look out.
Back suplex.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you.
Hooked up.
Oh, right to the shoulder. Boom, impact. Got the leg. Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Looking for a repeat.
Impressive combination kicks. That has got to be it.
Man, Jeff Hardy crashes down hard.
Devastating kick. Here we go a second time.
Jeff Hardy just barely getting out of the way.
So quick. Bang! Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Boom, what impact. Wait a minute.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
Bringing it back between the ropes. Oh, no. We know what this is.
That'll rock you. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Hey, practice makes perfect, right?
We have
Brutal knee right to the face.
That should do it. He's got him covered.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Beautiful technique.
Harsh impact. This one is over.
Now, Jeff Hardy needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Oh, what a combo!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Face first right into the buckle.
At the oh my goodness, crushing it. At the oof.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here it comes. He's got him.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Going for the big one.
Such vicious strikes. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 3. Seth Rollins starting to look a bit weak now. I think exhaustion's kicking in.
His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
This triple threat match really seems to be getting the best of him here, guys. I don't like his chances.
He's in control.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What's gonna happen now? Northern Lights. This could be huge.
Go! No! Wow, what a lariat. Make no mistake about it, Seth Rollins is in trouble here.
Jeff Hardy sees the opening.
It is not looking good for Seth Rollins.
Oh, here we go. No, reverses it. He has something big planned.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes. Seth Rollins not looking so good here. Dangerous times for the Architect.
You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
Yeah, it will leave a mark permanently. Can he finish him off here?
Drop kick down A.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Twist of fate.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. Seth Rollins got on a dangerous path there.
Great move by the Architect. Here comes the setup, double underhook. Face plant.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Jeff Hardy just barely getting out of the way.
So quick.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what a slam that hurt.
Seth Rollins got out of there in the nick of time.
They should count his lucky stars. Irish whip.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
Stationary position, turns around. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Drop kick.
Big time takedown right there. This might just be it for him, Michael.
Back between the ropes.
Impressive combination kicks. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Yeah, that was lightning quick.
When this guy's on, look out.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
He's lining him up.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
What a strike. Nailed it. Crashing down the hard way.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. Drop kick. Beautiful. The end may be near.
Twist of fate.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Just striking at will.
Drop down. Snapmare. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed.
What a strike.
Seth Rollins gets out of trouble, and quickly.
And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
He wants to do this in the ring.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Stationary position, turns around.
Oh.
Big collision on the splash.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Jeff Hardy just barely getting out of the way.
So quick.
Oh, boy.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
A surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Game, set.
He's got the shoulders down. 2. Oh, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Jeff Hardy just refuses to fade away tonight.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Suplex.
Hooked up. And quick thinking to avoid that one.
Harsh impact.
A long way down.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Brutal face buster.
This one's over, guys.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way there.
Beautiful technique.
Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Flatliner.
Man, face first.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
He knows he's in trouble.
Avoids trouble there.
Jeff Hardy is in position.
Ooh, nasty impact.
That is...
His shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3. Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. The architect in a world of hurt.
Rollins has to change something fast.
Inside the ring now.
Oh, no. Inverted atomic drop.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's calling for it.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Here comes the setup, double underhook. Vintage pedigree!
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
Looking for the finish. Boom! A knee right to the face.
That should do. His shoulders are down.
The pinfall and the victory.